First alert weather, Scotty P, what do you see?
A lot of cloud cover in place. We do have rain trying to hold together for us, and there are some storms out west. We alerted you to the fact that there is the potential of strong to severe storms for today. So the majority of the activity is still off towards the northwest of the Metroplex with large hail and gusty winds, where the dynamics are a bit more favorable to see the storms really grow. Now, strong cap, it remains in place, and we talk about that a lot during severe season. So let's break that down a little bit more for you. When we have the cap atmosphere, what happens is we do have the storms kind of getting up there, trying to grow a little bit more as the day heats up. That warm updraft still forms. If the updraft hits this layer of warmer air, it's unable to continue upward, and that's what we have in place right now. If we don't have that same system happening for us, that warm air going up for us, that it could bust through the cap, but we don't have really that dynamic in place. So we're dealing with a more stable atmosphere overhead. So the first alert radar shows that, yes, we have rain developing. There were a couple of storms that tried to get going in parts of Palo Pinto County, up into parts of Jack and Wise County, but they then fell apart. A little bit better dynamics off towards the west-northwest. A couple of supercell storms were lifting their way to the northeast, kind of dying out. One more kind of just held together just to the east of Altus. So we are seeing any of the storms trying to get going, just bumping into this cap and then losing their steam. We'll watch it as we go through the night. There is a tornado watch out west until 9 o'clock. Does include parts of Young County and Stevens County. The majority of North Texas not included in that tornado watch. So there was more sunshine today, more instability out to the west. And that's sort of the same area with the potential of some of these storms reaching larger hail limits was painted by the National Weather Service. You see the first alert futurecast, I should say, shows a couple of isolated storms trying to lift their way to the northeast and then just dying out into tonight. So there is that slight risk of any storms reaching severe limits to then over parts of the Metroplex, that marginal risk. But the way that this has been developing through the night, I think we're going to be okay. Into tomorrow, any of the activity will shift its way to the east. Still that lowest level of any of these storms reaching severe limits is in the east sides of North Texas for tomorrow. Want to point out, though, and alert you to the fact Thursday into Thursday night, another potential of strong storms in the forecast. We have not issued an alert yet, but what's interesting is on Thursday, we may get up to near 90 degrees and then a cold front moving through. So when that happens, those air masses battling each other, there's the potential of storms. So we'll see that going into Thursday evening. And then I also want to alert you to the fact going into Saturday, maybe some more widespread rain on the way. I'm more concerned about flooding rain as we go into Saturday. You notice that we go from 90 on Thursday to a high of only 68 Saturday with rain around, maybe Sunday only 65. Speaking of 90-degree temperatures, the last time we were in the 90s was 94 degrees on February 26th. So it is possible for us, and we have one of those in the extended forecast. Right now, not close to that at all. 77 degrees south winds at 16 holding on. Into the evening hours, our precip chances going up to about 40 to 50%. Into tomorrow morning, 30%. We're drier for Wednesday. Thursday, 90 degrees, and then we have 75 Friday. But that coverage for rain on Saturday, 80%, and then dropping a bit into Sunday. Temperatures in the mid 60s to the upper 60s, but then by Monday, sunny skies return and 72 degrees.